So what's up, you guys? I want to talk about fragrances for a minute. Actually, I want to talk a little bit about people too, because I have a young brother that I kind of mentor, and I've been thinking about giving him some little fragrances to get him a collection, or just get him some smell good. I have so many, and it's part of something I enjoy. Why not spread it, and just maybe buy him a bottle or two and just see what he likes. But then I decided I would take it a little bit deeper than that. Like, I want to get him a fragrance that takes him from a little bit more of a boy to a man. A little something more than 9 p.m. or F9 or a club de nuit. Those are nice, but I wanted to get him something, more than that. So I narrowed it down to Jasur, which is just a nice Latafia smell good. I also thought about this Al Durkheim, which is a Chanel Allure Sport, man, with lemongrass. It's like Blue Day Chanel with lemongrass, and it's absolutely spectacular to me. But that lemongrass is something else, like, you're gonna love it or hate it, because it's gonna be with you for 6 to 8 hours. I thought about this, but this is like a burnt mandarin sort of fragrance, and he might not be ready for that. Latafia Assad, which was my first clone I ever got. I don't know. This is like a sophisticated axe. I imagine he might even have something similar to it. Even though it smells good. But lo and behold, I decided I'm going with my Creed Aventus clone, which is the Armaf Club de Nuit Intense Man. I ordered him the Parfum Pure Perfume. This is the 5-ounce bottle. Now, the reason I chose this is because even though this can be an everyday fragrance, I consider it more of a occasion. Like, I just put them fingerprints on there, my bad. But for me, man, you have to step into wearing this. Even if you wear it every day, you can't just, it'll go with some t-shirt and jeans if you're nice and crispy, ironed up, fresh pair of tennis shoes. You know what I mean? But these kids today, man, they just throw on some clothes. I don't know. But that's what I want him to do. I want to give him a fragrance that makes him feel like he needs to step his game up just a tad, just a touch. And that's why I'm going to go with this one. It's my favorite version. If there's other one, I know there's a lot of other Creed Aventus clones out there. And if they're better than this, man, credit to them, because I absolutely love this one. So come to think of it, now, if you guys have somebody, a young man who's becoming a man, and you're looking for some fragrances, I thought about this Yum. It's kind of a mature lavender. It's not heavy on the citrus, so that makes it a bit more masculine and not so childlike. Hawaii Ice, as you can see, is a favorite of mine. It's like I got a little earthiness to it, a blue with a little bit of green or earth tone or something to it. That's really, really nice. Real something to consider. Darige, I would say 30 and up. You're getting some for older, stepping into a little bit of older adulthood. That's where the Yum and Darige come in at. Not heavy on the citrus, not heavy on the clay. Top well, gotta be grown. 9 p.m. dive, that's right in the middle. You be a little bit young, a little bit vibrant, a little bit older, but you want to stay fresh with the youngsters. That's a good one too. But like I said, I'm gonna get this for him, and I know it's gonna smell good to him, but I just want to see him feel like when he steps out, even wearing a cologne, that he needs to dress it up a little bit. He needs to make a few decisions in his life. You know what I mean? He needs to create a little activity for himself. He his life has to match the performance, in other words. All right. Beats and Scents. Matter of fact, check me out later. I got some first impressions. I'm going to do a couple bottles I haven't opened yet. Imperium Absolute and this Ancre Noir Sport. I've actually had them for a few weeks, man, and I've been able to just let them chill. If it was earlier in my journey, there's no way I could have done that. I would have had to crack those suckers on the first day. But, you know, I'm macerating, I'm developing, I'm maturing as a fragrance guy. Anyway, I'll let you guys later. This is Beats and Scents. Check out my fragrance shorts. Cologne fragrances. Beats and Scents, baby.